Good afternoon, friends, and welcome. I'll be sharing live trades and results with you. We'll be evaluating how well these trades work out. We'll be benchmarking this against the S&P 500. I'm expecting to be outperforming it every month. Along the way, I'll also be sharing some lessons I've learned about investments, trading, and building wealth. And of course, the mandatory disclaimer. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It should not be interpreted as advice. And with that, let's get into it. Well, trade number 7 ended with just a bit of an increase. I don't know if you can see that here by the blue line. But this year we haven't been trading quite as fast. We've been sitting out in the market for several days. This whole period here, we were out of the market. And we went in for a couple of days and got out. And the market decided to go up a little bit the next day. And Adam said, I'm tired of waiting. Let's jump in and see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and make an entry here. You can watch that trade go in live. You can see an order go in and it get filled. And trade number 8 is on. What happened the next day? The market gapped down a little bit and then just had a really nice run. So, normally we have a couple of days of commentary between an entry and an exit, but we went in at the close of the day here. And Adam's deciding to go ahead and take an exit at the top here. So we can watch that trade go in live. And that order goes in and trade number 8 is over. Is that going to be a good exit? I don't know. We're going to have to find out in the next video. But let's head over to our tracking sheet and see how we're doing so far. Well, trade number 8 closed on March 19th. And the S&P 500 was at 515.71, and that brings its year-to-date total to 8.5%. That's pretty good. The S&P is running pretty good, 8% in 3 months. On that particular trade, we picked up a 1.22% gain, and that brings our year-to-date to 7.44. So unfortunately, as we reported last time, we are still trailing the S&P 500 by a little bit. Just around 1%, looks like just over 1%. It's interesting here because we aren't doing it well in terms of gain against the S&P 500, but our metrics, are still reporting pretty good. We have a 75% win rate. We expect that to be around 70. We want to see our profit factor somewhere over 1.5, and we're tracking to 3. So every dollar we invest seems to be doing well. Not quite as well as the S&P buy and hold strategy. But, again, last year we were sort of in the same boat around March and then seemed to do pretty good. So, again, year-to-date S&P 500 8.5 against our 7.4. We're definitely trailing. You can see on our 4-year overview, again, we're trailing the market a little bit here. I said from the beginning I would always report what's actually happening. I would love to tell you I'm outpacing it here. But last year was similar. You can see where we ended up. Last year we ended up pretty good. I don't know if that's going to be the same case this year, but we are definitely tracking pretty close. Hopefully we'll get in some good trades and see what happens. We'll have to check that out next time. That's it for today. How do you think we're doing? Please comment below and let me know how this compares to other investments you've seen. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. It should not be taken or interpreted as advice. Until next time.